Hey everyone, Dark here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing some Ark Genesis 2 and we are going to be taking a look at the Hoversail. Guys, this thing is so cool. You have no idea. The Tek Hoversail is incredible. Anyways, if you guys do find yourself enjoying this video, please be sure to hit that like button and really help me out. Subscribe if you haven't already if you'd like to see more Ark Genesis 2 related content, as well as Ark in general and other survivor game related content, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Anyways, let's go ahead and dive on in. So number one, the way the Tek sail works. Let's go ahead and pick this guy up. So once you have it crafted, I just spawned this in because this is single player. But once you do have it crafted, it just pretty much goes in your inventory like this. You hit use and it puts it right out in front. You automatically get on it when you do that. But this is what it looks like when it's sitting here. It will automatically self-destruct in 1 hour. As soon as you get on it, that timer does reset. So essentially you just can't be leaving these things laying around. You have to keep them either in your inventory or be using them. The options you can get on the passenger seat. There's one passenger seat that you can get on. And aside from that, you can name it. There's an inventory and you can pick it up, of course, and then you can drive it. That is, of course, the fun part. Now there's two ways you can do this before we start going. This is what it looks like when you're just driving around. You can also whip out your weapon. So for the sake of this, I have my harpoon launcher. Now when you look, it pretty much looks like you're skiing basically, or like a skateboard, but you're standing, forward like that. But that's what it looks like. It's when you get into this mode with the weapon out, it's actually easier to drive in K mode. Which is pretty insane. But when you don't have the weapon out, it is easier to drive like this. So the way these things drive, these things are a little funky, they're a little weird to drive. As soon as you start moving, they don't stop. Hold spacebar to use that energy, and you can use shift to kind of push it, propel it forward. But spacebar will actually push it to where you can go up. Now if you look, in the bottom left, right above where the element is, you can see that little blue bar. The blue bar is my power for the space bar, for that extra boost to go up. As you can see, I am already out. So now we gotta let that replenish. And this does not go underwater, it actually sails right across the water. So let's use the space bar again. And that's how you go up. Once the blue bar depletes, it will send us back down. Now this is just kind of the basics I wanted to show you guys. And then we'll get into the little bit more fun, complicated stuff. Shift again, not shift bar. The shift button again is a boost. Now the primary click button, your left click, that is like your tricks. The way you do tricks is you have to jump and then you press it. You have to be holding down W though in order to do the trick. If you don't hold anything, clicking doesn't do anything. You have to hold down W, or you can hold down S to do a different trick. Now, I also tried holding down the other buttons, A and D, and that did nothing. Those are the only two tricks I've been able to do so far, is this one and this one, which is W and S with the click and the jump. You can obviously do it with holding shift as well, and you can also get higher to be able to do more tricks together, which gives you more points and I believe a faster boost, which is pretty cool. The only other thing that I've been able to figure out is the right click button on the mouse, and that is like a fast turn. So you do that in conjunction with shift, or you don't have to do it with shift. You can kind of do donuts. But you pretty much do that with S and D and you can turn a lot faster. It's kind of like drifting, basically. Now, if you go up in the air, you can't actually use that. You can't use that unless you're on the ground. Now, one thing I have noticed, though, is I was able to do like a 360 type thing. I think I was able to do it at one point. Let's go high up. Let's try to do multiple tricks all at once. Nope, it doesn't look like it tracks the spinning. So it's pretty much just those trick moves. So essentially while you're trying to travel around, you want to get some air, do a couple tricks in a row, and then that'll give you the boost. Now, if you want to come to a stop, you have to hold down the back button. As soon as I push anything, it starts going. So right now I'll just push A. It just starts moving forward because it catches the wind. Push D, same thing, and then obviously if I push W, it'll do it. And if I jump, I believe it'll do the same thing. No, so it looks like you can actually jump and it won't automatically move forward, which is good to know. Now, the other thing I was talking about is when you equip your weapon while you're driving. So if you look, you're still able to actually turn while you have your weapon equipped, which is pretty cool. Pretty useful. Now, if you wanted to have an easier time seeing what you're doing, this is in K mode. Now, it's a little weird because it doesn't follow the path of the camera, but you can use this still. Remember, that's the right click button. Because we're on our weapon, what that looks like when we're not in K mode is like this. But it still actually uses that hoversail move. You can also go up, which is pretty handy even with your weapon out. So let's see if we can even use this harpoon net while we are flying. Boom, check that out. Got him on the move. And you can also, if you do this and then push space, you can quickly turn that way as well. Got another one. And let's see if we can get another one. Another one. So yeah, this Tek Hoversail is honestly, to me, it's more of a fun thing. It's just a lot of fun to ride around. I could see this being something that is very entertaining to ride around the different maps and just explore. Just coast over the water, do all your tricks, get that boost, quick turns. I mean, it's just a lot of fun. Now, on top of that though, like you kind of saw with the weapon, oops, obviously you don't want to accidentally jump off of it. But I could totally see in PvP this being used as well, because number one, it's a fast way of traveling without using a tame. I could see it being used in that sense, but also just imagine being in like a group fight and you're riding around with this harpoon launcher with the net projectile. And you're just trying to go and net the enemy players while your teammates are working on using the actual damage attacking abilities. I mean, and honestly, you can even use other weapons on here, I believe. Let's see if we can use a Tek bow. So we can use a Tek bow. A Tek pistol, though, we cannot use. But a Tek bow we can use, harpoon launcher, I'm assuming there's other weapons we can use. It's a pretty cool new vehicle, essentially, is what I guess we would call it. But the hoversail is just awesome. I love it. Oh yeah. Nice. Lots of points. Love it. Anyways though, guys, that is the Tek sail. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment. I hope you guys love it as much as I do. Try it out in single player. It is a lot of fun, I promise. Anyways, if you find yourself enjoying the video, hit that like button, please, please, please. It'll really help me out. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you'd like to see more Ark Genesis 2 related content, as well as Ark content in general and other survival games. And like I said, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. What's been your favorite part of Genesis 2 so far? It was just released earlier today. I'd love to hear what you guys think. My name is Dark, and I will see you next time.